So technically we're live. Of course, nobody's here, but it's supposed to be the Green Ammo Tip Madness broadcast. But I don't think the guys that have been going out buying ammo are have their Google Hangout tech up to snuff. So yeah, I went out and bought a bunch of ammo. Everybody's been buying ammo. Type something if you can hear me out there. So let's see. All the buttons on this thing. That sounds to me. So, all right. So people have been buying ammo. I think XM855 had an ammo video. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. If anybody wants a link, it's in the about. Let's see. It's in the. Where's it? It's in the about. So it's a public event. You need to have Google. You have the Google application, Hangout chat application logged on. What you do is, we should be able to click on it, and if you want to load on with your channels like nickname, like the Lost and Load channel, and like if your name is like John Q Public or whatever, if you just click on the link, it'll probably come up as John Q Public. So what you have to do is go to your channel names Google page, copy the link, put it in there, share it publicly, and then click on the link, and then it'll load the page. But you do have to have the Google. It'll load as your name from there, but you do have to have the Google Hangout chat add-on or plugin, I think it's called. And you can just Google it, obviously. It takes about 30 seconds, no, maybe 45. Grab the water, be right back. Need water. Oh man. To the fridge. Already had jambalaya. I got my water. Anybody go out and buy a bunch of ammo at 855 green tip? Somebody was bought like $7,000 worth of green tip. There's a lot of green tip. I bought some yesterday. Just amazed. That's all the online dealers just instantly sold out. Like, I FFL checked all the stores and like almost every place was on the online dealers were gone. Yeah, check that. I'm in chat. So the live link to this event is in the in the description. Be able to click on it, and if you bought any green tip ammo, we want to hear from you. Method 88 spent like $1,500. I didn't spend anywhere near that much. So yeah, I've got like 900 rounds of XM193, and I'm up to like 420 rounds of green tips, which is plenty for me. And I've got over 2,000 rounds of AK ammo, but not enough handgun ammo. So let's see if anybody's gonna show up. Figure out how to log on to the live event. No rush. There were so many videos of people buying ammo. And it's like all gone. Online. I think I'm gonna look at AmmoBot or something and see how crazy it is. Let's see. Retail, great. Next door neighbor downstairs have yelling children. Don't you just love it when they move in? All right, let's see. AmmoBot. That will be somewhere here if I could find it. I'll share it when I get it up. Let's see where it is. AmmoBot. Gumbot. That's it. Or is it AmmoBot? MOC? Gumbot. Let's see, Gumbot. I've been only gone through that thing for a while. So I don't buy too much ammo online in Hawaii. The damn shipping charges are pretty ridiculous. You have TSA hazmat charges. Anything in the air gets hazmat charges ever since 9/11. I've just got a spinning circle with Gunbot. Maybe they're just overloaded with people looking for. Probably if I click on, oh, here it is. All right, loaded. Let's see. All right, we'll go for 556 on Gunbot. I'm going to share the screen too. I'm going to hit the screen share button. Screen share. Start screen share. Okay, hopefully you guys are seeing this. Type something if you are. Let's see. So we're going to hit 556. Rifle ammo. Loading. I bet they're getting a lot of heavy traffic today. That's why it usually does not take this long to load. And I don't think that has anything to do with having a live hangout up. I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you guys can see the screen share. Yeah, check. fucking Windows up at once. I see it on the internal. Present to everyone. Oh my god. Again, buttons to it. I need to put the link at the top of his Hangout in the description. Hit the Show More button. I need to put the link at the top of my Hangout in the description. You do not have permissions to view this page. Take out the S of the HTTP. That might do it, if that's what your problem is. Wrong link in the description? Okay, well, let me check it again. I'll check my link 1 second. I have the wrong link in the description page. Here it is. Let me put up the right one. Sorry, guys. Copy. Google Plus. Let's try the right link. That might help. Just I have so many windows open. Here it is. Let's see. All right, try that link. All the links look alike to me. HTTP plus Google Hangouts / YTL. That's, I don't know, read all that. It's in there. All right, now let me get back to the important part. Hey, this is a fun part of Google. Just randomly, there's a screen share button, right? Gunbot, there we go. That's what I want. So now we go, screen share button, start screen share. All right, so I hope you guys can be able to see this again. Present to everyone. Check the live chat audience window. Oh, that works? Okay, cool. The link works? Yeah, I'm trying to screen share this though to everybody in the, not in the internal. And I can see it in internal. But I'm on a Gunbot. Let's see what's on Gunbot really quick instead of talking, messing with Google. Let's see what it is in Gunbot. All right, 556. It doesn't have a separate category for 855. It's only 192. Oh, there's sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Look at Gunbot. It all says sold out. Yeah. Sort by price per round. Right? You in stock only. Gunbot is really slow today. Gunbot beta. It's Gunbot. It's www.gunbot.net. If you guys aren't seeing it in the live room. It's gunbot.net, and you can. Not that it needs any more traffic than I guess it's getting, but shit, the regular view came out, everything was sold out, so I clicked view the in stock only, and I hung up on the loading screen. Okay, do you need me to turn on your mic all in pros, or are you all there? Or is that you self-muting? Waiting for gunbot.net, man. That is slow. So at least somebody got into the chat. So it's possible. Connections reset. Oh, that ain't gonna do good. Gunbot must be having major traffic right now. Come on, Gunbot. Because everybody in the country is Googling your page. I don't think they were set up for this much traffic, but when it first came up, everything just said sold out, sold out, sold out. Connecting again. All right, come on. All right, looks like it's loading page. The Gunbot. So luckily in Hawaii, I was the only one at the gun store in Kona rushing. And the guy said since they're banning, he's going to say, after me, he's going to take everything else off the shelf and keep it for himself. And it's really stupid though, because I mean, obviously, if you want to buy an armor-piercing round, you get, 50 Beowulf. Come on, man. Loading. I think Gunbot is screwed. Let me try another one. I think we need to try a different one because Gunbot looks just like it's getting toasted. I'm going to click on the 556 button one more time. Alan Pros, are you going to say anything? Is your mic still muted? And I don't think I muted it. You must have your mic turned up. If Gunbox looks like it's being overloaded with that, I'm going to try the ammo seek site. Ammo seek. Where are you? Ammo go. Gunbot, find ammo in stock. Ammo for sale. Ammo seek. That's going to be it. All right, ammo seek looks like it. All right, so let's go to caliber, ammo type. Matter, handgun calibers. Jesus Christ, all those handgun calibers. All right, I better click rifle. That'll help. 5.56 45 NATO. They don't list it by age 55, XM855, which is 556 NATO. Probably easier to buy Wakula than grains. Well, we'll just put 62. Any manufacturer, certified price per ounce, start seeking now. Type. They actually have a 63 grain per ounce. Actually, wrong grain. It's 63 grains per ounce. That idiot made 63 grains per ounce. 62. Any manufacturer, 52 grains per round. 556 or 45 NATO. Start seeking now. All right. Well, this one works at least. Remanufactured, 40 cents a round at Black Gun Industries. Ventura Munitions. Well, they say they've got some. Ventura Tactical. 42 cents a round. Bang It Ammo. 43 cents a round. Well, I don't know how accurate this is, but it looks like it. I got some of that, but that's what I got. Some Fidelis has some PMC X-Tac, 62 grain, green tips. And could have got some of that Winchester. Your mic isn't working. Okay. Is it you need to check check your settings, I guess. I mean, if your mic doesn't work, I don't know. Let's see. Nice guy work. We're just checking. I'm going to share this page instead. I don't know. I think I'm showing it in the. There's a microphone, All Pros. Why don't you try clicking on the microphone for starters on the internal? Does it help if you? Because I'm showing you muted. So on the upper middle, there's like a camera that you can turn on and off, and there's a microphone that you can mute or not turn off. So try clicking that button. That might help before you go too crazy in your settings. Anyway, I'm showing some stuff. Some XM855 ammunition supply company. 900 rounds at 46 cents a round. So I'm on ammoseek.com and I'm showing it still. Of course, I don't order this stuff online because I paid more than 50 cents a round. People were getting it for cheaper on the mainland, but this is Hawaii. And when they say flat rate shipping, it's not to Hawaii. So it's got to go, hazmat, TSA rules ever since 9/11. So I'm showing it on the mainland. Hornady, 58 cents a round from Ammunition Depot. Gander Mountain, that's where Methinbot is. Let's see. No, N193. I think that's a 62 grain for American Eagle. Sportsman Outdoor Superstore. 855 62 grain FMJ penetrator. Law enforcement military only. What? Or that's what Batman said. What? Alright. Shit. Okay. all, is my actual mic no hangouts just going to listen and type in the chat? Okay, so you're saying it's your actual mic and it's not the hangouts. All right. All right, well, welcome to the chat. I like looking at your all. I love playing poker. But we're not doing that here, so we're trying to find ammo. Well, okay, the gun bot came up. Gunbot doesn't, I don't think it lets you set the, it doesn't let you just set the grains. It doesn't let you sort by grains. What's sort by in stock, out of stock, steel case, remanufactured, but it doesn't have, you know, the various different types of 556 different grains. Natchez, it says Natchez has it for 35 cents a round. Natchez. I bought stuff from Natchez. They ship because of, you know, money to ship it. XM855F. Actually, I want to get some of the, you know, Sierra match that I was trying to get the local gun dealer to do a big order because he dropped this drop ship, and I was trying to get some of the IMI Razor ammo that's 77 grain. It's like a Sierra match bullet in the on there, and it's really good one. And you can use that for hunting. It's heavy enough to, you know, one shot, one kill, pretty much anything. So, and so I'm going to get like a case of 500 of those. When he's waiting till he wanted to buy $19,000 worth of 22 LR. So take that method, maybe. He wouldn't order my box. He wanted a box too. So he wants to order 1,000 rounds of the local FFL here, the gun shop. He wants to order like 1,000 rounds of the IMI Razor, 77 grain, 556. You know, and which is, and the price wasn't terrible, 300 something. I forget what came to per round, but he wanted to wait till he had like $18,000 saved up to buy $18,000 for 22 LR. I don't know how much 22 LR goes for a round, but that sounds like an awful hell of a lot of 22 LR. I mean, there's only like, you know, 130, 40, I don't know, 150,000 people that live on this island. I don't know how much 22 they can shoot. I don't, that's just crazy. You know. So, but hey, he's the big gun shop guy, so he must know what he's doing. I mean, he keeps the doors open, and yeah, aren't too many gun shops in town. So. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to looking at it. See what screen share you're getting. I can see the screen share here. I'm going to click on it. See if that helps show up in the other one. No, just all of us here. So let's see. Okay, so Gunbot and Forbidden. I'm not allowed to access the server. Thank you for 401k error request. Gunbot will do this good. But I'm looking at ammoseek.com, and if this stuff is accurate, you know, I know that Gunbot, I mean, it doesn't. You can't sort by the grain of the bullet, and on ammoseek you can, but I know that on Gunbot, if it runs out, it'll say sold out. And I don't think there's no way that it doesn't even filter who's sort out. So you know, hope you don't call these places up and find they don't have it. Well, I might. I don't know. So I bought like that 120 round box. It was like 20 of 9mm for my LC9S Pro that's coming. I was halfway through the wait period for permit to fire in Hawaii. Jeez, my water. So it had like 100 rounds of full metal jacket and 20 rounds of federal Hydroshock hyperchuck, whatever. Jacket in hollow point. And from the video I saw, I think the full metal jacket shoots a lot straighter. And the guy who did a review on it, I forget who it wasn't shooting straight at all. But for some reason, he didn't like of course, if most gun encounters can curve 5 feet, it probably doesn't matter. But we're shooting out a little farther. I'm absolutely positive we have to shoot straight. Brownie Ammo and More has armor piercing, 52 grain, unknown manufacturer, 70 cents in that. Ammo Freedom, $1.50 a round. I didn't pay that much. Ammo Freedom. Yep. See, Ammo Sale, unknown, 52 grain. Updated, well, a lot of these are updated on Ammo Seek. I'm going to hit the update again button. Yeah, these are updated how many minutes ago? Yeah, these are, it automatically updates too, it looks like. So the cheapest ones are factory reloads. $0.03 around for Precision 1. 52 grain, remanufactured. All those are remanufactured, except for Winter Attack. Of course, it doesn't mean they aren't. It just doesn't say that. SS109 and 855. All right. Cabela's. So this it looks like it updates in real time on AmmoSeek.com. So if anybody wants to buy more, they'll probably close already on the mainland. It's 3:42 here. Aren't they open 24 hours a day? We want ammo. All right. So, well, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the share button on the hang on, because I didn't do that yet. Quiet invitation. What's a quiet invitation? My circles. Alright, I'm gonna do a quiet invitation here 1 second. Let's see. The AmmoSeek, I can see it updating in real time. That's pretty cool. It's like a stock exchange for ammo, stock ticker. When I put up Gunplot, everything came up just sold out first time. But that updates in real time too, so but I think AmmoSeek is different. Put a message on here. The invite M855 green tip ammo madness. Alright. I'll send that invite out to my circle, see if anybody shows up. Invite posted. Alright. A 900 round can. Okay, so what kind of, who sells a 900 round can? And they're a manufacturer, ammunition supply company. Never heard of them. It'll be really cool is to play poker with like ammo instead of chips. That'd be fucking ridiculous. Oh, federal manufacturer. Okay. Yeah, I could just see, have a big pile of ammo, and, Texas Hold'em. That would be really great for a prepper scene in a screenplay. I think I got to raise you 3 tips. I'm going all in with like a case of 50 caliber BMG, but it's table stakes, so you probably just can't put out. You have to probably all stick with the same kind of same kind of ammo. You can't just mix match your ammo. Not everybody would have that. So, anyway, I'm overthinking it. So you guys can see I won't touch anything else. You guys can see I get like this weird mirror effect in the internal. You gotta look at the external. Oh, it's all showing up now. What is that? How did I manage to do that? That looks weird. What is that? And I'm just looking at the chat, and it's like a screen share within a screen share within a screen share. It's gonna have to be the weirdest chat. You got how not to do a Google chat. Hang out. Like, shut up and get back to the ammo prices, man. Ammunition Supply Company. All right, so that's the name of the company you bought from. Oh, is that 900 round case? The Federal. Oh, you bought the Federal Lake. I think those were my white boxes. Those that came in like packs of 200 each. Kind of like a little sealed plastic. I don't think it was airtight, but it was sealed plastic, thick plastic. So it's pretty good in here in Hawaii. Keep some of the moisture out anyway. Not sure if it's I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it looks cool. Oh, I see. It went back to. Oh, I hit the. I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, seems like we got back to this thing here. So 36 items found. Well, it looks like there's still. You can buy it online still. It's just the prices seem to be going up. 900 rounds in Kansas. Did you pay 46 cents a round then when you bought that? Ammunition Supply Company. So $413.95 for 900 rounds. I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know how much more I really need though than like 900 rounds of XM193 and 420 rounds of. I mean, yeah, I could see if Russia invades. Like, let's say Greece leaves the EU and flips to the Russian Federation, economic sphere, to get back at Germany for World War II or something. Which is what the problem is. I think maybe that Putin is like the richest man in the world. They were saying on CNN. He's worth like 200 billion or something, but it's all in foreign managed accounts, portfolios. So he could probably buy Greece or something. He's trying to flip Greece, something like that. And if you start flipping countries out of NATO, but I don't know if the war in Ukraine ends. The whole thing that you know, obviously the thing in Russia with the ammo is that they banned stuff from Russia. They didn't ban the round, you know, whatever. It's just different than a ban because of what kind of core is made out of the penetrator. So it's a little different, but I'm going to hit the refresh button on the ammo seat. So if anybody wants into the chat, the link is, the right link is now in the screen share, or about information on the video. So anyway, Bang It Ammo, remanufactured, 43 cents a round. So if you didn't get your ammunition supply company, that would be $3.99 for 900 rounds now. Well, I guess the price just went down. I guess the price is changing constantly. You got your ammo. I'm wondering if it came in those little white boxes, but 20. I guess those look like the cheapest box you can buy for it. But. So yeah, I went to the gun store and I said, how come there's no panic here? And the local gun shop, and the guy's like, well, see, this is Hawaii. Everything works slower over here. So like they'll show up a month from now and want to know where all the ammo is. But basically said after I bought mine, he's going to take everything else off the shelf because at first he didn't believe that they were. First he was saying, well, I mean, they're going to have the hearing in 30 days, and I mean, like, are you kidding me? You think they haven't already made up their minds? It's just they're going through the motions before they, you know, ban it. We got to ban something. Anyway, so yeah, I'd really like to see a video because I know like Metham88's got his like, you know, I'm tired of watching them buy 22. I mean, you know, they got to do something, like they got to have a demolition derby where, you know, he sees the other guy come to the Walmart and he just, you know, crashes into his car when he tries to park or something. So he can't get the ammo, you know. Or he has some girl distract him or something. The other guy is down better. I don't know. Gotta get creative because just watching him walk into Walmart and buy the box of 22, it doesn't do it anymore. There's only so many ways to do that. But this is different. I mean, besides, somebody spent $7,000 on just buying $7,000 worth of green tips. According, I just can't imagine dropping $7,000 on green tips unless you're running a store that resells them. You know, I think it's too early for that kind of stupidity. But you know, I don't know. It depends on the price you got them at. So it could be that a lot of people, all the suppliers, just all the stores, online people, just took everything off instantly, so they wouldn't have to sell it, and then they wanted to see what happened with the demand, and then maybe reposted it. I don't know. But yesterday we looked and like there wasn't anything. So let's see. I'm gonna go see what you guys are saying in the external chat. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, too many screens up. Now I've ordered from Natchez and I've ordered from Ammo to Go and I think Scott's Ammo. Scott's Ammo to Go. I think that is Ammo to Go. Scott's Ammo to Go. But it's been a while. I mean, I remember the shipping was ridiculous. And again, I have some ridiculous hazmat TSH charges, you know, and it's not optional. The only way that they avoid it is by shipping it on a boat, you know, and you have to have a drop ship company to do that, you know. It takes a while to get here too. It's water, but when you live on an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, that's the farthest landmass from any continent in the world, then you got to put up a certain amount of shit. Of course, I don't think anybody's going to want to nuke the Big Island because there ain't nothing here. They might want to nuke Oahu, you know, we got massive military base there, but we just got like one little training base here. You know, it was really funny when, oh, here we go again with our something inside a screen. But, um, oh yeah, when we had the Pacific Fleet, you know, the whatever the pack rim or whatever it is, the Navy, U.S. Navy, hooked up for exercises with all the other navies except Russia. I mean, China was here officially. They had like a ship, and they had another ship to spy on, even though they were invited. They had a spy ship and a regular ship, Navy ship. And Russia wasn't invited, so they sent, like, when they actually, there's a base here, one base here on the Big Island that I can never pronounce, begins with a P, but it's where my car died when I went to buy the shotgun. If you saw that Benelli video, I went up to get it, and my car died. Like, and then all the military people came up pretending not to be, the base security pretending just to be regular people, wanted to know why I stopped right in front of the base. So, you know, anyway, like I had two different inspections from that. You know, they were like, they didn't say they were, but they were. So, anyway, yeah, but then so this like $850 million Russian yacht shows up like the day of the exercise in Kona, in the Honokawa Harbor, and the Honokawa Harbor is like the smallest harbor in the world practically, you know, and so this Russian billionaire's, you know, $850 million yacht just happens to show up the day that all the whole fleet is coming to do exercises, you know, off, off the coast. So, you know, but yeah, it's like every nation Pacific was there except Russia. They had a spy ship, you know, that should have swum out and try to blow it up, except I'm sure they had security on it. But, you know, they had a picture of it in the paper, you know, but they didn't say what it was there for. It was obvious what it was there for. They were to spy on everybody, but they were in U.S. territorial water, so seems like a Coast Guard inspection would have been in order, but I don't know. You don't get many $650 million yachts showing up in Kona. So, oh, here we go with the cool screen share madness again. Let me get back to the ammo seek page where everything goes nuts. Refresh button on this thing again. 62 grain every manufacturer. Refresh. Got a spinning green circle. Firefox. Wait to shut down to check that something will blow up. Anyway, all right. Black Gun Industries, 40 cents a round. 250 rounds for $100. That's not bad compared to Hawaii, you know, but, you know, shipping charges will add like 70 cents or something ridiculous, 60 cents. I forget, some ridiculous amount around. I haven't done anything, shipped anything here since the first ammo scare. But it's not like I'm not prepared at this point because, like, you know, what could I possibly shoot with over 2,000 rounds of AK ammo? Uh, some of it's hollow point, some of it's full metal jacket. I don't have enough soft points, but I'd like a few more of those, but you know, those are more expensive than the regular ones for some reason that I don't understand. And I'm definitely gonna be needing some pistol ammo, so well, I just don't want to break on this video here thing. It looks like the ammunition supply company has the best deal. Federal Lake XM855 green. So at 44 cents around. You know, obviously, not counting shipping. Yeah, but you know, I can't go into the Kona shop, the gun shop, and say, well, look what it is online, because they'll just laugh. We figure in shipping, you know, it's the same. It basically doesn't cost that much if you ship it on a pallet, you know, a whole pallet full. But that's a lot of ammo, so that's why I was waiting to buy like 18,000, you know, $18,000 worth of 22. I just can't imagine anybody. What the hell do you need $18,000? I mean, I know he sells ammo, but that's fucking a lot. You know, maybe somebody could do a quick check and see how much $18,000 is. Because he said he had a deal on it too. But he has like a bunch of guns in his shop anyway. He doesn't show them online though, so when he does, everybody send it. That's it. I get tired of doing that. So why is it going? I'm just looking at the different prices. The Winchester is $12.99 a box at 20 at Cabela's. All right. Well, I'm going to do a quick search of the only other place you can get a good deal on ammo here is I'm not going to go too into it because I don't want to start slagging people, but it's at Sports Authority. There we do have a Sports Authority, but some reason all the good ammo disappears almost instantaneously when it gets shipped in. So, anyway, uh, like I said, I'm not here to slag anybody for that. It's hard to get stuff out of Sports Authority, you know. But occasionally you can get it a lot cheaper than you can from local gun shops. But you know, you really have to support your local gun shops. I mean, you don't buy anything from them. I mean, you're not gonna have a gun shop. So and so you gotta like go in and, you know, I don't mind paying a little more. I do mind it at a certain point, you know, but I don't mind paying a little more sometimes for stuff than the going rate. It's got to support your local gun shop, especially on an island where there really aren't that many. So, well, I'm showing it pretty getting down there and cheaper on Silver Night. That's 193. I'm checking Gumbot. 33 cents a round for the private partisan. That's Russian. I'm not a big Putin fan. I'm probably dirty. Like everything else, Putin touches. He's a gangster. He robbed Ukraine's treasury, I'm pretty sure, like $2 billion. I did like a video on that whole Red Dawn invasion of Ukraine the day it happened. Got a lot of thumbs down from people on the AK forum who you know, Putin has an internet army that works for him. You know, you say shit about Putin, and it's sick. I mean, these guys with $200 billion can afford to hire a bunch of internet leads to go put out his spin on stuff. Ah, American Eagle at Natchez. Yeah, and there's another for 36 cents a round, American Eagle. That's a pretty good deal, sounds like to me. I'm not sure what it came out to in your box there. American Eagle at Natchez. I bought from Natchez before, but again, even without that hazmat shipping charges are fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I'm gonna go have a look at mine. What's going on? All right, well, where are you guys at? There you are. We should just make this a 24-hour a day hangout on ammo prices. For anybody who's too lazy to open gunbod.net for themselves, I could just tune in here. Jeez. I bet he typed something in general chat, man. We're going to get into screen share madness again. I mean, just what I grabbed yesterday, I don't need to grab any more today. Besides, I need 9mm for when my like this Friday, I think that I should be able to get my permit to acquire from the police station and go pick up the Ruger that LC9S Pro, and so I don't want to go up to the range and shoot that. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend any more on green tip right now. You know, it's just not worth shipping it out here. Yeah, I am going to get the 77 grain. I mean, really, 900 rounds. I don't shoot that much, so 900 rounds of XM193, 420 rounds of green tip that I have now from what I got yesterday, and so that's like not as much as my AK ammo, but unless the shit really hits the fan, how much of that stuff do I need? Just save the green tip, like I was saying, I just save the green tip ammo for when I absolutely positively need to shoot straight. Yeah, but I can't, this is the Hawaii. I live on Hawaii, so I can't just flip it as easy as on the mainland. So I live on the Big Island, I can't flip it like you. So I'm just gonna buy what I need. Because it hazmat charges both ways. So, we're getting the screen share and outside of the screen share thing. I better go back to the pages. Okay, I'll go to MLC. I'm gonna put up the 9mm, see what it's going for on the mainland. Sometimes you can pick up a little bit of pistol ammo at the Sports Authority, but on Tuesdays when it comes in, so I'll probably just pick up some more 9mm. Because all I have is that one box that I bought, 100 rounds of Full Metal Jacket and 20 rounds of jacketed hollow point. American Eagle for the Full Metal Jacket and Federal for the Hydra Shock or whatever it is. And the video I saw shooting with the Ruger LCS, the hollow point was not accurate. He could keep it on target, but the FMJ shot really straight. So, the really weird thing is that, the guy who runs a gun shop was saying that most, encounters where you would have to pull a gun would happen at like 5 feet, so you aren't going to miss anyway. So, the thing is, dude, at 5 feet, why waste the bullet? My karambit is so much faster than my gun. But of course you get blood all over everything that way. But Yeah, it really depends, I guess, on the situation. People underrate, knives over guns. There was a really cool. I don't know if you guys saw the Commander Zero versus. There was a video on Funker Tactical with Commander Zero versus not versus they weren't fighting. They're just doing a test. Example knife versus gun. Commander Zero versus Doug Murciata. With a knife, and he was at 20 feet away, and different type of ammo. He was at 20 feet away, and the Commander Zero had his back turned, and so they see, basically they both started at the same time. Zero tried to pull his gun before Doug could hit him with a knife, and he couldn't do it. So he had to, fall down. They tried it a few times. He had to, the guy with a gun, Commander Zero, I mean, who obviously knows how to use it. You've seen any of the videos on Funker Tactical from the Kydex. He had to, turn around and fall down backwards to create more space. And that's at 20 feet away, because 20 feet really isn't that far. So at 5 feet, I couldn't pull a gun out fast enough, from a Kydex holster that you have to, remove it. If it's sealed, then you got to remove it. From I hit the search button for this 9mm. See how much it is at the mainland. Sports Authority is usually cheaper than the gun shops, Sometimes they get carried away. Oh, 19 cents an round. I can even afford that. Why did I pay so much more here? Sometimes affording a local gun shop is painful. Oh, it's free munitions. I'll upgrade it. Everything just died on my computer or something. And let's see. It took a while to load everything. 115 grain, 147 grain. Look at that. Freedom Munitions, that's all the remanufactured stuff. 19 cents around. LAX ammunition. 100 rounds. I paid more than that, but this is Big Island. I might actually buy some of that ammo, 9mm. 9mm is getting cheap, so I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna see what Sports Authority has on Tuesday, I think, and we're probably gonna pick up some cheap shotgun ammo there too. Yeah, well, if you live on the mainland, you could get, you can deal with this stuff a lot easier than you can over here. Cheaper than dirt, unknown brand, no thanks. Lucky Gunner, 1,000 rounds for $199. That's a lot cheaper than on the Big Island. Full metal jacket, Military Ballistics Industries. Has anybody ever heard of that? Military Ballistic Industries? Well, it looks like 20 cents a round is going right. I mean, I don't want Tula ammo really, I don't think, for 9mm. Freedom Munitions, all the remanufactured. There might be some 9mm. Usually all they have there is 45, but, Yeah, well, this Luger, I guess I'm going to be shooting my new Luger 9mm when it gets here. It's cheaper. Just driving up to the range and setting up targets is not cheaper. Once I got to have my car, take my car and have them look at it. Ben Casket, rest in peace. Ben Casket, rest in peace. Oh, I'm afraid to click on that. It's an advertisement. They put an advertisement in the middle of the. That's cool. Edith Joe's right in the middle of all the ammo prices. All right. Well, So basically I haven't bought, this is the first 9mm I own, and I have the 38 LC 380, but this trigger was so much nicer than the 380. I mean, I wouldn't use it as a pocket rocket because the trigger's too good. Pulling out of the pocket with no safety, it could go off. I mean, there is some take up and all, but it's definitely going to be an under the inside the waistband Kydex. It's going to take me another like 2 more weeks till Stealth Gear USA makes. They don't make them right away. Those holsters. I've seen it on Hickoff 45. He has listed all this inside the waistband holsters, and his new favorite one was the Stealth Gear USA, and I saw it. And not too many reviews, just a couple, and then we're SHOT Show. And the 3 weeks, they don't have them on hand. You got to wait 3 weeks for them to make them. It's like some, well, it's got a Kydex, but it's like it's on this. Well, it's like there's no like it's not like this huge Kydex thing around it. It's just they have just the Kydex amount you need, and then it's like this webby material that's breathable, and so it looks pretty awesome. So looking forward to getting it. All we need is a nice circuit to actually lift to stay on its own ruling in the Peruta case, so we can actually get permits here. But anyway, that's a whole other story. I'm going to get into that one on this one. Stick to the ammo deal. So it looks like 20 cents a round is pretty much going right for Luger 9mm ammo. Again, that's a mainland thing. So basically, Sports Authority, you can get lower prices, but the people that work there like buy it all themselves and try and resell it sometimes. And nobody will do anything about it at companies. So we're just smiling. We're fair. Grin and smile. Yeah, you know who the people are that do it. It's a small town. But I'm not calling anybody out. Well, let's see. I'm going to go back to something. Gunbot. I think the refresh button will take 10 hours. All right, I'm going to check the live page here if I can find it. I got it. That's it. If they have a Walmart in Hawaii, yeah, to answer your question. Sorry, I was out, but they don't sell ammo at this Walmart. Sorry, dude. Yeah, that's one of those Hawaii things. They don't sell ammo at Walmart. They're just like, you're gonna do a lot of things in Hawaii. At least that law got deferred. They had this law that they were talking about on the gun website the other day. It was god awful that they were trying to get passed. It went through a first reading, but when it went to committee, they just deferred it because it was so insane. It's like if you miss a child support payment, they can come and take your guns. If you refuse a blood or urine test, they can take your guns. But the police, law enforcement officers are exempt. They tried to get this law passed in the Hawaii, Senate and House, and it was like, it's like, oh, so the police can miss child support payments, but and they don't lose against, but regular people, they can't, so yeah, and it's going to say you have to sign and when you go to apply for a permit, this was deferred again, but the law said that if you go to apply for a gun permit to acquire a gun, then you have to sign right now they make you sign a medical release so they can check your medical background, but this law said you're going to have to sign something that says nobody that lives in your house has any mental, any mental conditions that would, make them ineligible to own a gun. And you're talking about diagnosis. Regular people aren't like diagnosticians who can diagnose mental diseases, and even experts can't always diagnose a mental disease. So they were going to take, this law was just insane, and so I looked and there was like about 50, 50 people that submitted letters and testimony against it. Not too many showed up live at the hearing, but mostly, there was a few, probably 10, but most of it was written testimony. And, basically opposing. There wasn't anybody in favor of it that, but, that's the kind of liberals we have here in Hawaii. There's like one Republican in the Hawaii Senate and like two in the Hawaii House of State, State House. And God, our legislators suck. I mean, if you went in to apply for the permit and you refused to sign that, then they would automatically, you have to turn in your guns and all your ammo immediately, and if you didn't, it was a $50 fine per day. I mean, it was the most anti-gun bill I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, they deferred it, so that means nothing's going to happen. But okay, we're getting into Skywarp mode again. Should I call this Skywarp mode? Screen share madness mode. I think Skywarp mode sounds better, but yeah, if Walmart sold ammo, it'd be good. But all we have is Sports Authority. There's Sports Authority in Kona and one on the other side of the island in Hilo. Anyway, let's see what's up with this. All right, we're going to go back to, now that I've seen that it's where the prices are in here. Yeah, so sometimes you can go in and get lucky and they'll have some ammo. But, like I said, you do have to support your local gun shop on an island like this where there won't be a gun shop, and then you'll be really screwed over. Believe me, it'll be worse than just paying a little more money. Let's see, where was it? Handgun. I think it's a quick rifle first on this thing, right? Rifle caliber, any rifle caliber. 5.56, 45 NATO, grains, 62. Now the 77 grain, that was the IMI Razor stuff. I'm going to get some of that. I hope. But I'm waiting for the guy to buy it. It's coming with $18,000 for the 22. I don't know how much that is around. Sounds like a hell of a lot of, I know what I mean. I don't know how they're going to fit it all on a pallet. But. Right, so basically, it looks like 40-something cents a round for remanufactured. Dang it, ammo. It's getting near 50 cents a round. Here's the 900 for 44 cents. Ammunition Supply Company. I don't know if that's it doesn't say remanufactured on it. 44 cents a round. So I would say go with that one. Oops. Yeah, ammo secret takes you there. We're about not sorry, we don't want to do that. Because I don't want to actually buy any more ammo. I still need to go buy a tarp for my backpack. Hope nobody watched my backpack video. But that's one of the things that my kid needs. Let's see. All right. Does anybody want to research any other kind of ammo? ARLS. All things in Texas. Yeah, if anybody wants in, there's a link to this chat is in the description. All right, go back to the all right, so yeah, well, you haven't heard of AmmoSeek. That's a pretty good site. So here's the Gumbot site. Let's be Beowulf, 50-year-old man, PNG. Now, the guy at the gun, who runs a gun shop, was saying that 300 Win Mag is a great ammo penetrator too, and they're not banning that. So let's just see what, out of curiosity, what Win Mag goes for, because that's 300 Win is supposed to be. I thought that was even better than any of this stuff. So yeah, I thought it was madness to buy just that, like what did I buy yesterday? Like 300 rounds, 300. I bought something like 380 rounds just because of the possible ban. But like one guy spent $7,000 on green tips, which I thought was crazy. I thought Metham was crazy too, buying all that green tip. I mean, he only buys 22 usually. Must have been his most expensive video he ever made. This gun bot takes forever to load. Just wanted to compare the price of Win Mag. I won't get into the Lapua or the PNG. Just because this is a better penetrator, basically. Loading, loading, loading. The bot is loading. Yeah, so the two sites I know of for filtering are Gumbot and AmmoSeek. And I really haven't been, I'm not like, I can't just go from, we don't have Walmart, so all we got is like, some very small gun shops and, I mean, compared to the mainland, and Port Authority, and like I said, all the good ammo there disappears before it gets put on the shelf. Forbidden? Come on, man. What do you mean forbidden? One more time. Error document. Yeah, Gumbot must be just totally overloaded. Well, the server just doesn't have the capacity. I mean, they can't make lots of money with this. I mean, I think they get something when you click off of their website to go buy the ammo for somebody. But, with a throw. If this thing dies again, go back to NLC. Come on, man. Got a blinking cursor. You guys should just go to ammo seek, it'll load faster, and then I'll come back here and maybe they'll do something on it. Sorry. Water won't come that way. Back to ammo seek. Right, so let's check out the ammo supply cabinet. Yes, this product is in stock. Well, there you go. You can still buy it. Shipping it to Hawaii without support. Only get it here by air unless you drop ship it to a pallet, and then you can't just buy one box. You need to buy a whole pallet full of ammo. So basically, only the deep gun dealers do it. So this is Ammunition Supply Company. Well, there must be a lot of it around because people, in spite of the rush, still out there. All right. So that was Ammunition Supply Company. This list. Gumbot. Oh, finally came up. So 300 Win Mag. That's 90 cents a round. Before shipping to Hawaii, and it gets more expensive. I'm not going to look up the fluid because I don't want to know. I'm thinking about getting that next year, but we'll see. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do in Hawaii. Colossal ammo channel. I mean, were the prices any better than this? Yo! Well, we don't get too many. We got a few people on looking at stuff, but I'm probably gonna shut this chat down a little bit. Let's see how long we've gone on for, first of all. It's supposed to say somewhere. I mean, let me look at the chat and we're doing there. $179 for a 20-round can. Man, the problem is living on Hawaii. We pay so much more for everything. Pay $10. It's well for ammo. It's the TSA. Hey, between 9/11 with the TSA, hazmat charges for air, anything that ships air. I mean, ridiculous hazmat charges. And the 1930 Jones Act. 1930, they passed this act. A senator from the state of Washington, because they have shipyards in Washington, that basically said anything that if you ship anything from a state in the United States to another state in the United States, it has to ship on a ship that was built in America, that has an American crew, a union crew. And most of the ships today are built in China. Yeah. So from China to the United States, they cost $750 per container. From like Long Beach to Hawaii, it costs like $7,500 to $9,000 for a container. So, that's why cereal costs like $9 a box here for a little box. It's just because of the Jones Act. We need an exemption. Our senators are too stupid to ask for it. It's a union thing since 1930, and I don't want to get started to politics because it's off the topic of buying ammo. What did that come out to for? I don't have my calculator. Well, what did that come out to for round? I do have my phone that has a calculator on it. Let me see. All right. Find my calculator out. I think I have that right on it. Here it is. So 420. Oh, don't make it complicated for me, dude. Plus tax. Thanks for asking that. Was it 8.5%? Plus tax. Is it 8.5% or 3.5% or 6.5%? 7. Well, wait a minute. What's the deal? Oh, that's at a Walmart, so you're going to pay tax, right? I'll figure out the tax at the end. So 420 divided by 179. All right, that's wrong. It should be the other way around. Sorry. 179 divided by 420. 42 cents. And on Ammo Seek, it was 44 cents. Yeah, plus tax. I don't think these numbers include tax. There's no tax on the internet unless you buy it from the same state, but there is shipping. So it's 2 cents cheaper, or 1 cent cheaper. It's 42.6 for the 420 rounds. It's clear, and that's like 2 cents difference, less than 2 cents difference, 1.4 cents. So let's see, 150. All right, I'm doing it backwards again. 70 divided by 50. All right, that's backwards. No, 1.4. Oh wait, I forgot that. That's wrong. Yeah, so it's the same. You may as well get it from the online places. Yeah. Convenience of just getting it there and having it in your hands. But there's basically no price difference, it sounds like. Well, redo this math. 46.6, 46 and 2/3 cents around for the 70 at 150, $70 for 150. Yeah, so the can was cheaper, but basically the same prices on MLC. So we've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. Amazing. Then we've got our Skywarp screen share madness going on. The reason we get this is because you're typing in external instead of typing in the internal chat. So I have to go flip to external to see, but whatever. All right. Any other animals we should check out before we call this thing off? I don't know if the price is going to change overnight. Too much. All right, well, I'm not buying any of this stuff. That 556. All right. There we go. We could switch to going looking at new knives on the internet instead of ammo. I haven't done a video on my machetes that I got yet. I was hoping to go hiking to know where I could use them. That is busted by DLMR for having a knife. Which sounds weird. I mean, how are you supposed to take the game without a knife? But anyway, stick to ammo for this one. And go back over here while this thing loads. Okay. All right, man. See ya. Been fun. Five viewers still, it says. Wow, people are looking, but they're like watching. They probably just walked away from their computers. Well, the prices aren't going to change. It's not like the stock market, so, you know, I understand. Let's see. So this loaded. Yeah, it's too bad that this gun bot doesn't let you sort by grain of the ammo. Federal Lake down to 35 cents a round at Natchez. Green tip. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if it's still good. Oh, shit, they're out of stock. Out of stock, you bitches. Look at that. All right, so let's check out the boat tail since we're on this site. This is Natchez. I bought stuff in there before. Again, it's just shipping costs. All right, so let's check out their federal NATO. Well, that's 55 grain. We don't want 55 grain. They have 64 grain. Oh, we're not allowed to have trace. Here's the stuff I bought. Got some of this stuff. See this one, the 62 grain. DMCX pack. Out of stock. Yep. Looks like somebody bought all of it, or they took it off the shelf. They took it off the shelf because it was $7.49. Is what they did. That's what they did, those bitches. All right, I'll talk to them. And I think that's what happened yesterday when we looked. There wasn't anything on here, and everything's out of stock because all the online stores just pulled everything off the shelf because they didn't want to sell it for cheap, and they realized that there was ban going to happen. So anyway, MOC. But just for fun, let's put in a different caliber. See how much Lapua costs around here. 338 Lapua mag. Green any. And search. Look at these prices. $2.50 around. $262. Seller kilowatt. $263. All right, guys. Well, we pretty much covered it. So we're gonna call it for tonight, looks like. And thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll post this. My Volcano Squad. I'm out. I can find the button to end this chat, that is. Which might take a minute. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all be cool.